Good morning. Good morning. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Somebody please tell me it's Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it is. I think I heard the trash truck this morning, and I did have my trash set out by the curb. Thought about it late last night and had to run it out there, but I think it's all good. So how's everybody doing this morning? Let's see. Let me see who we got in the chat. Looks like we got a bunch of folks over there already. Let's see who we got. Hitch Hamilton says it's National Cookie Day. That's fantastic. I did not know that. Mark Lindsay CNC's in the house. He suggests chocolate chip. I could go for some chocolate chip. 11 Atlantica. Don't know. Have any idea who that is, but welcome to the coffee sessions. Larry Galt's in the house. Mark the Instigator. Yeah, I saw that the other day. Randy Hall's here this morning. Clyde Labani. Good morning to you, Clyde. Your thing is going to be shipping this morning, so I'll be sending you a tracking number a little later today. Let's see. It says it's 56 this morning. Yeah, it was 33 or something like that, right? Just barely above freezing here this morning, but it's supposed to get up close to 60, I think. So I can live with that. Let's see here. What else? Who we got over here? Bob Sims in the UK. How you doing, Bob? Troy Pritchard. Happy hump day, he says. Good to see you. Kevin Els. Eddie Hall's here this morning. Earl Walker is here. Well, I was way behind on these comments, wasn't I? Ray Whitaker in the house, doing good, blocking road phone lines down. Well, let's get them phone lines back up, Ray. George Puckett, Don Puckett, I should say. Got his CNC parts last night, yeah. Bunch of people will be getting them in the next few days. Let's see, there's Earl Walker. Somebody woke Javi up this morning. He's up. Good morning, Javi. Dave Clemens. LB Sharp. Let's see who else we got. Stephen Toronto. Good morning from Biloxi. Good morning, Stephen. Welcome to the coffee sessions. Bill Larson's in the house this morning. How you doing, Bill? Good to see you. I tell you, I have been so busy the last few days, and especially yesterday. I haven't even had any chance to watch the news, so y'all gonna have to fill me in, tell me what's going on. Hitch already said it's National Cookie Day, so that sounds pretty good to me. We got a little excitement going on here. Kitty cat out in the yard across the way. Listen to them. If they were only as bad and mean as they thought they were, it's funny. But yeah, so y'all have to fill me in. Let me know what's going on in the world. I'm way behind today. Don't know much of anything other than it's going to be a good 2 or 3 days, looks like. I think they said they have rain coming in. I think just a little bit of rain Friday sometime. And other than that, it's going to be pretty decent weather, which is good because I do have to work outside just a little bit today. Got to go get some more material from my local orange box store. You know, I always wonder why they always say the box stores or the blue store. It's like they're afraid to say Lowe's and Home Depot. We all know who they're talking about. Just say who it is. I don't know why people like to, unless they just don't want to advertise for them. But it doesn't matter to me. Joe Downard's in the house this morning. How you doing, Joe? It says squirrels at my house set off dogs. Yeah. Jack, sometimes he'll be sitting just like he's doing now. He's sitting there staring out this window, but he'll sit and stare out the back window. And I don't know whether it's a chipmunk or a squirrel or what. A lot of times it's squirrels, because they like to find all the little acorn nuts that fall out of the trees and bring them up on the railing of the deck and set up on the railing and eat those nuts. And when Jack sees one out there, he just goes crazy. He'll run to the back door and he'll be barking and jumping up and down and just going crazy. But I'm like, you need to shut up, because you're scaring the squirrel off before you ever even get out the door. You don't have a chance of catching him. I don't think he's caught chipmunk before, but he had never caught a squirrel. They move pretty quick. They get up and my yard's full of trees at the back is, so they're not going to have to run very far before they can scurry up a tree. So, let me see. I'm missing some comments here, I think. Ray says, hey, you moved the sign. Yeah, and you noticed. That's awesome. Glad to see you're paying attention, Ray. See, coffee is a good thing. It makes you pay attention. So, Larry Galt says a flea fart sets off his pooch. Okay. Alrighty then. Clyde, where'd it go? Clyde says they call them big box up here. Yeah, a lot of people do that. I mean, you see it when they're doing YouTube videos and stuff. It's like they don't want to say the name, but they'll say, yeah, you can get it at the blue box store or the orange box store, or, and I'm thinking, you might as well just say the name. Everybody knows what you're talking about. I don't have a problem mentioning Lowe's or Home Depot, even if they don't do much for me. Can't even get any help loading plywood when I go there. Although I did get some good help the other day when I went. I got, several sheets, and as I was paying, I asked the lady, I said, any chance of getting any help loading this today? And she goes, yeah, just find the guy out there. Of course, when I rolled my thing out there wasn't a guy inside. They're all laying low. And so the guy that was parked next to me, him and his wife had been in the store, and they didn't have much, but he saw me put that first one in, and he come around to the other side, and he says, here, let me help you. So I always get help, but it's always from customers. It's not from those sorry jokers there. And there's one dude in particular, man. He's a trip. He is a trip. He looks, if he sees you and it looks like you might even think about asking him for help, he turns around and walks the other way. He's one of those guys that walks around the store and tries to look busy, like he's heading somewhere, when he's just trying to avoid helping people. But let's see, I'm missing comments here. The news just takes years off your life. Just enjoy your coffee, talk with your buddies, and relax. Yeah, that's why I do this 30-minute thing every morning. I could be sitting in there watching the news and yelling at the TV, but I'd rather just talk to y'all. And the coffee is good this morning. My little rat terrier climbs the trees after the squirrel. Well, Jack is so fat. There's no way he's doing good to get up the steps of the deck, much less try to climb a tree. Poor old fella, he don't even know I'm talking about him. I'm talking about you, fat boy. Yeah, he's a big one. I know I'm going to be in trouble when I take him to the vet because they're gonna look at him and go, "Oh my gosh, this is supposed to be a dog, not a pony." They'll tell me to put him on a diet, I'm sure. Let's see, Bart Pixel, coffee hot and delicious. Yep. Ryan Ballard's in the house this morning. How you doing, Ryan? It says, wifey just told me the deer were at the back porch this morning and just stared at the rabid dogs. Yeah. Scott Gritton, I think I'm going to say that's how you say it. Good morning, Scott. Welcome to the coffee sessions. That name looks familiar. Let me check my list here because I've got yeah, you're on here. Just so everybody knows that, because I know there's a lot of CNC folks that frequent the coffee sessions here. I'm shipping, and I shipped some Saturday. I shipped about 10 Monday. I'm shipping another 10 today. So if you're wondering where what the lead time is, it's always been I'll ship 5 to 10 business days, and of course today's like business day number 3. But those of you who ordered on Friday are obviously going to get yours faster than the people that ordered on Saturday and Sunday. And if you ordered it on Saturday, you're going to get yours before the people who do on Sunday. I follow it. I got everybody's name wrote down in the order that the orders came in, and that's how that's how I roll. Nobody cuts in line. Everybody gets it the way they ordered it. So, but everybody will be getting them soon because it's not going to take that long. I was just, I actually got a little bit, I won't say overwhelmed, but pleasantly surprised at the response to that Black Friday sale because I was guessing what I might sell. And, I said, well, I might sell from here to here, 5 to 10 or something. And then it went like bananas way past that. So sold really over about more than twice as many as I thought I would. So for some folks, it will take a little longer than I usually do. Because usually when somebody orders, within a couple of days, it's shipped. That's just how it is. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Ray Wicker. Hitch, he's asking where you live. I know where it is, but I'll let you tell him. Scott says he's super stoked. Awesome. I hope you've already, I can't remember. We've had so many folks join the Facebook group. I hope you're already in the Facebook group. If you're not, go ask to join and I'll get you in there. Ray said he's got 3 tags. I'm assuming he's talking about deer. Any more sales coming up? I thought I might do, because this Black Friday thing just went bonkers. I thought I might try to do another sale right before Christmas. Maybe like a 12-hour sale or something like that. I don't know. But you just have to stay tuned and follow me on Facebook and stuff, and that's how you'll find out about all that stuff. Because pretty much everything I do, I post on Facebook, and plus a lot of other places, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube sometimes. But I'll always mention anything I do. I always mention it on my Saturday night show. that's on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, like I say, I post stuff on Facebook all the time. So it wouldn't do any good to have a sale and then not tell anybody that there is one, So there's your answer, Ray. He lives in Fort Myers, Florida area. That's where he's at. A long way from you, Ray Whitaker. Trying to see what he says. That's the fairest and most decent way to roll. Yeah, I've always done that. I've had people, want to order something, or they do order it, and then they'll contact me trying to say, well, what can I pay for an expediting charge, or I got to have it, and I'm like, no, you just should have ordered it earlier. I don't do the expediting thing and all that. Everybody just calm down, and it'll be your turn soon enough. That's how I do. Earl says, yes, I ordered an apron and 2 hats. Got the email. Have shipped. Are you talking about from the Mercs thing? If so, I appreciate you buying that. I'm glad. That means I've sold an apron and 2 hats. I haven't even checked that thing. Like I said, I put that link out there the other day. And Mac, let's see. Let me see if it's. I think I added that link so that it would show up in here. No, I don't see it. I should have put it in the thing where I copy and paste it and put it on everything. But yeah, I don't like to hawk people for money all the time. I mean, if you want to buy it, it's there. If not, it don't matter. Of course, he might even be talking about something else. I don't know, but I think that's what he's talking about. All you cold weather people who run a Gatton in an unheated garage barn. I think they run better when it's cold myself. I don't run better because I like it warm, but I think the machines run better. Unless it's super, super cold. You get down around 20 or something, then you got to worry about stuff like if you're running a spindle, you got to worry about the water freezing up and stuff like that. But Troy says, that reminds me, I got to order my hat as well. Yeah, get you a hat. And with all this cold weather coming, there's like sweatshirts and hoodies, and there's a whole bunch of stuff over there. I just don't really push it. I just, I think I've added the link on the website because I didn't even have that on the newer website. And then somebody mentioned it the other day, so I put it on there. But like I said, I don't really try to hawk the merch. It's there if anybody wants it, and if they don't, that's fine too. Yeah, Bart says, oops, I missed it here. I hate those higher price bypass lines at the themes park. People paying to cut in line. Yeah, that's basically what it is. And I feel like that's the same way with an expediting thing. And the sheet metal business I've worked in, we've always had folks that, and that's how they would make a little extra money. If somebody would come in there and they're like, man, I'm in a bind. I really need this, and blah, blah, blah. Can you do this? And, and sometimes, you can work it in ahead of somebody, ahead of all the other customers without affecting their lead times. But they just, they'd make them pay. Now, I don't do that. I just, too bad. If you, you should have ordered it earlier if you want it. Just like the Black Friday sale, I ran it 72 hours, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And there's people that waited till the last minute Sunday, which is fine. They got the sale price, but you're at the bottom of the list as far as getting the ship because I got to get everybody else first. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. I'm sitting here trying to read this stuff, but it's Mark says he got one of the original embroidered hats. I wish I'd have bought two. I'm trying to think what you mean by the original. As an accountant, I'm not a big believer. Okay, let's see. As an accountant, I'm not a big believer in discounting. You work more but make less. Activity versus accomplishment. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Let's see what this today says. Monitors like warm. Do you have any problem with the spoil board moving because of humidity and weather changes? Let's see. All right. Looks like they're all talking CNC stuff over there. All right. I set my timer this morning. Still got a few minutes. So if anybody's got anything in their mind they want to talk about. Let's see. Those first hats you had done in 2017, I wore it to the Atlanta woodworking show. Yeah, those are ones I had done locally. I think I've got. Nope. I thought I had one hanging. I've got one around here somewhere. But yeah, that I had a bunch of them done at locally at a place because I had myself a windbreaker jacket made. I've got a sweatshirt. Well, they say Garage Works on them. And I had a ton of shirts. I got a bunch of shirts with the Garage Works. I got some with black with orange lettering and some with orange with black lettering. And then of course the Gatton are all the blue with the kind of gray lettering and stuff. Hats. Got a whole bunch of stuff, but I gave, that was mostly stuff I gave away at different places. But I was blown away that year when I went to the woodworking show in Atlanta, and so many people were wearing those hats and those shirts and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Anything else going on over here? Let's see. Yeah. Hitch says, "Are you going to make any more guitars this year?" Yeah, one. Joe Downer's here in the chat. I've still got to find the Michigan plate, and I got a new pickup for it because I was going to put one of those piezos in it, and I'm like, no, I'm not using those anymore. I don't like them, so I'm going to put a single coil pickup in it. And I got to get that one fixed and sent off to Joe because he won it like 2 months ago, and I still haven't sent it to him. So I got to get that done. And then also I had at the reunion, I had a person give me a couple of vanity plates, and they wanted license plate guitars made for their grandsons. And I got to get on that because I think they wanted them for Christmas presents. I'm not sure. And I still kind of like to make this guy one. I don't know if he'd play it or not. We'll have to see. I may try to do something special for Ray and get him something fixed up too. Let's see. Looks like Dave Clemens is cutting out. See you, Dave. Thanks for joining us today. All right. I don't see See anything else going on over there. We may go ahead and close this one out. I hear Rocky bark. Can y'all hear Rocky? I don't know how good this mic picks up from. He says, if I can find this. Sometimes you work. Well, let me get his first comment here. See what you think about this. Accountants historically don't understand business. They know money, but not the art of business. You make nothing if you have no orders. Sometimes you work harder to make a little less, but many times that lower amount and bills get paid, IRA gets funded, wife cancels divorce plans, etc. Okay. Girl says he could hear him. Yeah, he was clearing the other room, barking at something. I don't know, probably that stupid cat's out there somewhere. Now the trash truck's already been here. Did you miss that? They were barking, going crazy earlier when that. Clyde says Rocky's making my dog bark. Yeah. Yeah. There is something coming down. Oh, you know what? It might be the second trash truck because there's most of my neighbors. Well, everybody in this cul-de-sac, me and the lady over here, and then the ones across the street, we all use the same trash truck. And I think even this guy back here beside me does. But there's one person on the street that uses a different one. So, the trash truck will come and get all those, and then there'll be one other trash truck come later. And he has to come down. You know, them big old things, they have trouble turning around in the cul-de-sac just for that one pickup. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? He brought me Chewy. You're a good boy. Yeah. Any sawdust for the trash? No, I empty my sawdust. I've actually got some sinkholes on my property, and back when this house was built, they've changed the law now. You're not supposed to do it, but back when this house was built, a lot of subdivisions, if it was, they go to build a new subdivision, and if there was woods, they'd clear out the trees that are, going to be in the way to where they're going to build the house. And then the guy would take a backhoe and go over to the corner of somebody's lot. And then all the trees and stumps and stuff from there, they would dig a big hole and bury them. Well, since I'm on the end of the street, me and my neighbor here, since we're on the end of this street, guess who gets the big hole with the stumps in it? So now here it is, 20 some years later, and all that stuff's rotten, and then I've got a big sinkhole. So I've got plenty of places to dump my sawdust. And if you throw it out there, after a while, it just becomes dirt anyway. But I don't want to throw it up close to the house and invite the termites. So anyway, Steven is asking me, or I don't know if he's asking me, are you in East Texas? If you're asking me, no, I'm not in East Texas. I'm in just southeast of Atlanta. So let's see. Ryan says my dog was chasing loose cows. Didn't know a cow could move that fast. Yeah. Might have to set up the Rocky Cam again. Yeah, I quit doing the Rocky Cam because every time I set it up every day, and then they wouldn't even be in here half the time. And now that I don't have it set up, Rocky's right here, And Jack's right here. So it's like they know when I have it set up. But anyway, if y'all heard that little noise, that was my timer. So that means it's time to go. So I want to thank everybody. We had another good crowd in here, 30. Well, it just dropped a couple, but yeah, 35 or so folks in here watching me ramble on and drink my coffee. I appreciate y'all. I'll try to do better and catch a little news. I do appreciate Hitch Hamilton telling us about National Cookie Day. I suppose I should probably go eat some cookies. Yeah, Ray said he heard my timer. All right, get out there and get them phone lines back up, Ray, or supervise them or whatever you do. Ray's a good guy. Danville's very lucky to have him. Let's see. Joe Downer says, have a good day. Get to work. Christmas is coming. Yep. I got to. Let me go see if I can. Let me see if I can go find that magic button and get my way out of here. So, everybody have a good one. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Assuming all goes well. And we'll see you then. Everybody take care and have a great day. Bye.